This is Anshul Tayal here. So today I'm going to discuss about the reaction between chlorhexidine and hypochlorite. So we both know that these are very essential during the root canal treatment, especially for the irrigation purposes. And we have read that mixture of these two, it causes an orange brown precipitate to form, known by the name of parachloroaniline. So today I'm going to demonstrate you that and also tell you the few clinical implications about this. So I have taken a transparent container and here I have hypochlorite and here I have chlorhexidine. So both of these are transparent liquids. So first of all I am adding hypochlorite here. Now just see what happens when I add the chlorhexidine. There is an immediate formation of the orange brown precipitate parachloroaniline. So what will this precipitate do? It will hamper your radicular seal and again it will hamper your cleaning. It can occlude dentinal tubules. Few authors also term it as carcinogenic, although that is up for debate. And how does it form? There are various thoughts that it is a mixture of it is a reactant product of hypochlorite or chlorhexidine, or that the chlorhexidine gets degraded. Anyways, so the main thing is that we want to avoid this. So how do we avoid it? It is by intermediate flushing. So your hypo should never be followed by chlorhexidine. There should always be intermediate flushing with saline. And what are the clinical implications of this? That is practically what happens. So we all know that we very often mix our syringes. So now ideally whenever I use hypo, I always try to label it with a permanent marker, the syringe, so that I'm always able to differentiate between hypo and the saline, and even very much more importantly between hypo and LA. So what happens when I mix the saline and the hypo syringes? What I do is I just take a drop of chlorhexidine and I put it on my glove. I take 2 drops. So on the first drop I add the saline or the syringe A, and then I add the syringe B. So whichever syringe the precipitate is formed, I know that that is my hypo. Now what happens if you mix the chlorhexidine and hypochlorite syringes? Because if you mix them, then both of them will give the reaction. Then that differentiation is a bit easy to make out, since chlorhexidine has a sweet ester-like smell. And also remember one interesting thing, that whenever you want to sterilize your gutta percha points, so gutta percha points can only be sterilized via the chemical sterilization. So in that we can either use alcohol, or we can use hypochlorite, or we can use chlorhexidine. So for those practitioners who use chlorhexidine as their final irrigant, please do not sterilize your gutta percha points with hypochlorite. So this was all about the chlorhexidine and the hypochlorite reactions. I hope my video was helpful, and to know more about these irrigants and about the basic endo workflow, do join my series ABCDE. Thank you.